Alright guys, welcome back. Sorry it's been so long. I have a bit of a change of scenery over here. Different area. Anyway, so want to let you guys know that we're back. We're going to do 26 to 1 today. Total Drama Island, number 26 to number 1. My favorite characters. So you know what? Let's get started right now. Let's do it. Now, number 26 is Total Drama Island, first season again. I don't hate this guy. I really don't. He's such a non-entity. I mean, he's there, and I forget he's there, and then I'm like, oh yeah, he's there, and I don't root for him, I don't dislike him, I don't like him, he's just kind of square in the middle, he's like right there. And it's like, he's whiny sometimes, and he's cowardly, and that gets really old really fast, and I don't care one way or the other when he gets booted off or stays. I'm like, okay, so yay, 26 DJ, hooray.
Oh, but Mama, woo.
Now I bet you're thinking, oh, we're off Total Drama Island for a bit. Nope. So that another one, and that one is a character that I really didn't like from second one, word one. She was kind of annoying. She was like, supposed to be like the villain, and then they just kind of kept her as this one-note, one-dimensional thing, and then they made her a love interest with the other guy in season 3, and she kept coming back in all the seasons, and the immunities, and like, yeah, that's legitimate that this person's gonna get all these immunities and not get voted off like the first 5 seconds. Yeah, this seems totally legit. I didn't hate her. She's better than some of the other characters, but still, I got so tired of 25 Heather. I got so tired of her. I was just like, I'm done. Can you bring in somebody else? I'm done. Yeah, you can give me the face all you want. You're still 25. I need a girl that I can woo. Okay, fine. We'll let the first season off the hook for a while. Let's go back, let's go back to Pocket 2. That's a good one. Alright, for 24, this character, I actually kind of liked toward the beginning. This character I actually thought was pretty funny and had some good moments, but the problem was he was kind of one note. He had this one shtick going on. I mean, I liked the relationship he eventually had. I thought it was pretty cool, but his shtick just was the same thing over and over and over again. It's like, we get it. You hate zombies, Sean. You're afraid of them. We get it. Get some new material. I mean, it's not as bad as farting, but come on, Sean, seriously. 24, man, you're working for the zombies, aren't you? Shucks, you got me. Oh, I mean, brains, you got me. Thriller. Game over, man. Woo. Alright, number 23. This character started out as a big pile of nothing. Like, nothing. And this is one of the few characters that actually I think got better in the next season. I didn't have any opinion on this character at all in the first season. And then the second season comes along and he made me laugh. I thought it was amusing. I liked what he did. I thought becoming a villain was pretty cool. So, 23. Go Justin. See, sometimes being quiet can become awesome. You just have to work for it. Learn from him, B. But Mr. Unpopular, I am so handsome. That you are, Justin. That you are. But you're still 23. Yeah. I am Jumwoo. 22 was an interesting one. We're back to Revenge of the Island again, because, I love kicking people off from Revenge of the Island. This character, see, I was born and raised in Jersey, so I knew a lot of people that actually talked like this, and I thought it was really funny seeing this character, and I know it's a bit biased. She wasn't a very good character, but she made me laugh quite a bit, just from her existence and the way she talked. Yeah, so really, if you couldn't guess by now, 22 is Anne Maria. Oh my god, because, you gotta have, like, the Jersey accent when you talk like that, because that's totally Anne Maria right there. Oh, Lord help me.
How dare you put me in 22?
Hey, sorry there, babe. But, represent. God, I'm so white.
You're gonna hear from my woo.
Let's go back to Pocket 2 for 21. In fact, let's make it the next 2. Yeah, let's make the next 2 is Pocket 2. 21. Actually, I don't dislike this character. I really don't dislike this character. I thought this character was pretty fun. She has some great moments. But I don't like her enough to put her in the top 20. I like her enough to, think she's cool, but crikey, she just doesn't make it. If you don't know by now, it's 21 is Jasmine. Crikey. I miss Steve Irwin.
Quick, Jasmine, you gotta get out of here. A dingo's eating your baby.
Some people ride camels and some prefer woo. And now let's finish off the 20s. The very last person in the 20s is, once again, like I said earlier, is going to be from Pocket 2. This character, I thought had a lot of potential. I thought this character could have done a lot. I really think it would have been cool if it actually went with the idea as opposed to like the other idea they went with. I think they could have actually given him magic powers, and that would have been really hilarious. And or even if they kept him longer or something, but it was too short for it really to work, and he only really like dealt with sugar. So yeah, 20 goes to Leonard, and that's only because he could have been a lot funnier. He could have lasted a lot longer and could have had a lot more scenes, but they decided to cut him down. That made me sad. But 20 is Leonard. Magic fingers.
I'm gonna cast a spell of not being voted off.
Oh yeah, well I'm gonna cast a magic spell of too fucking bad. Abracawoo. Alright, we made it to the top 19, meaning that there are only good characters from now on. 19 to 11 though are the not quite good enough to be in the top 10, but still I like them. So you know what, let's start off with somebody from, guess where? Revenge of the Island. Yeah, this character took a trope and kind of flipped it, and it was neat. It was like a character who was very stern and strict, but also very caring. So it was very interesting to see the dichotomy they did. I was a little annoyed at times when what they did with this character, but I liked him overall enough to keep him in the top 20. So yeah, number 19 is going to be Brick. I'll take that place, sir. Carry on, soldier. Carry on.
I need a hero, yeah.
18. Let's go back to the first season. This character started off really fun. He was a good guy. He was very interesting. At least to me. I thought it was cool to have a chill character, a character that just let everything slide by, didn't really care. Then Bridget happened, and that kind of lowered him a little bit. He would have been probably in the top 10, but once the Bridget thing happened, he got very romancy, but he still kept this cool, especially in Redonkulous Race. I know I wasn't really counting that, but he was pretty cool in Redonkulous Race. I thought it was pretty neat, but overall, I liked him. I think he was a chill, fun character. So, dude, you know what? Let's all chill out. 18, we'll be Jeff. All right? We all like Jeff. Bruh, if I gotta be 18, I gotta be 18. Yep. Tubular. It's time to catch the Mondo, yeah. Number 17, I liked number 17. I really did. He was the first kickoff, and they never talked about him ever again. He was just like, oh, well, I'm gone in one episode, and then he was just gone. Goodbye. I thought he had a lot to offer. I mean, if you look at his audition video, there's a lot more they could have done with him, but they just didn't. They're like, let's make room for Sugar, because she's so funny with her fatness and her stupidness, and I don't know why they kept her instead of him. If you couldn't guess, it's Pocket 2, so it's Beardo. I like Beardo. I don't know what that, oh yeah, let's keep some stupid characters instead, like Rodney. Why did they keep Rodney? Whatever. 17 is Beardo. We should have done more. Should have been there longer. My thoughts exactly.
Dropping some fresh beats, yeah.
Number 16. This is an interesting character. This character only appeared for part of one season. She gets a lot of hate. A lot of people don't like her. They act like she's this hard bitch, which, to be fair, she kind of is. But I feel like they just scratch the surface of what they could have done with her, and they just never bring her back. It was so strange. It was just they bring her in for a couple episodes, and then they're like, bye, and then just never again. And you're like, why? Are you going to do anything ever again? I guess not. For the episode she was in, I wanted to see more. And if that's the worst that I can think of, that I wanted to see more of her, then that's pretty good. So, for 16, I'm going to give it to Blanley. Where's Blanley? Where'd she go? Why am I in a Revenge of the Island pick? Well, that's because I have no idea? Let me just... yeah. Now, number 15 is going to be a little controversial, so bear with me. Just let me finish. I like this character. I really do like this character. I think this character is a lot of fun. I love sarcasm. I love dealing with this character. It's just, there is such a thing as overusing a character. There is such a thing as that. This character would have been great in one or two seasons would have been good. But every single time they have when they bring back characters, they bring this character back. And then they have like 15 relationships. First it was the one, then it was the other, then it was another one, and you're just like, I'm tired of this character. It just, anytime you think of total drama, I think of this character. So I liked her a lot, but then they killed it. They killed her. 15 is gonna be Gwen. So much. I can only take so much Gwen. There's only so much I can take. Tune in for Total Drama Revenge of the Super All-Stars, starring even more Gwen. It's a Gwenipa, yeah! You know where we haven't gone in a little bit? Revenge of the Island. I think it's time we go back for number 14. This character, I kind of like the way villains roll. I think they're fun a lot of the time. And this character was a weird mix of like villain and like not villain. It was very interesting to see her arc. I liked her arc a lot. She didn't really, I guess, learn a whole lot, but overall, I think she was fun. I enjoyed her immensely. I mean, she wasn't like a love character. That's the only reason why she's in the top 10, because I don't love her. I think she's great, but I'm not like, yeah, I love that character. It's more like a, yeah, you go girl, you go girl. 14's gonna be Joe. You keep Joeing. Does that work? Like going, like Joeing? No? Alright, I'll be quiet now. Joey. How dare you not put me in the top 10? Yeah, well, we all have problems. Like, I can't make Joeing a thing. Joeing. Hashtag Joeing. Joeing. Hashtag, yeah. Number 13 was interesting, because I like this character, obviously, and he kind of had the opposite effect of Gwen, where the more I saw him, the more I wanted to see him more. He wasn't in for very long most of the time. Like, he maybe made the merge once or twice, but he really wasn't in it for a whole long time, and then he just kind of just left, and he was funny. I mean, the first season, I actually rooted for him for a while, because I actually thought he was a fun character, and I wanted to see more of him. I mean, I didn't really like the movie he was referencing. I wasn't really a huge fan of the movie, but I liked him as a character. I thought he had some cool moments and some cool things that he did. So yeah, so number 13 is going to be Harold. God, it's going to be Harold. God. But I know Kung Fu. Kung Fu can't save you now. Bummer. Yeah. Well, we're at number 12, and I really like number 12. Number 12, if they hadn't done something to this character, it would have been easily in the top 7. This character started out as a one-dimensional trope, and then she actually developed. She grew as a character, which is crazy for the show. And then they decided to go the mutation route. That kind of dropped her from being in the top tier. For me, couldn't guess, number 12 is Dakota. If Dakota had not mutated, she'd be amazing. So I think, like, I consider a lot of her character pre-mutation, and the rest of it I just kind of ignore because it's so stupid. But yeah, pre-mutation Dakota is number 12. She's a really fun character. I like Dakota. Just, not that. Yep, there she is. Dakota. The only Dakota to ever exist. I'm in denial. More like you're in denial of being a jerk. Won that one.
She is just somebody that I used to, yeah.
Alright, we made it to number 11. Okay, here we go. The last person to not make the top 10. Alright, this character, I tried to push this character as close to the top 10 as I could, but I can't justify this character being the top 10. I just can't. I mean, yeah, she was only in like one episode. She's incredibly irritating, but I found her like a charming irritating. One of those like, aw, it's okay. You just chill out over there. It's alright. I wouldn't vote her off if I was on the show just because I'd be like, she is so like negative threat that you wouldn't even worry about it. She was by far one of the not annoying characters in the series. Probably why I gave her so high is because I actually kind of enjoyed her as opposed to a lot of the other crappy characters in that season. So, you're going to think I'm crazy for this. Number 11 is Stacy from Revenge of the Island. I know.
Oh my god, that is so weird. Did you know that my great-great-great-grandfather invented 11th place? Before that, everyone just got 10th and 12th. It was very confusing.
How can you be mad at that? It's so stupid. I mean, it's like it's okay. It's okay, Stacy. It's all right.
Actually, my great-great...
Yeah, you know, actually, before I go to the top 10, I really wonder what would Stacy look like if she were thin. Let me just check this really quick. Damn! I wanna be famous. All right, so basically now we're down to the top 10. We've made it. The top 10. We're here. All right, the best characters in Total Drama Island, in my opinion, are here now. Okay, number 10. The 10th spot goes to the character that I think was just pure fun. Nobody ever really dealt with Chris before, or really stood up to him, or really tried to go for him, but it was fun. He started out as a character who was oh, I'm kissing your butt because you're so cool, but he really wanted to screw with him and take his job, and that was pretty awesome. I just think this character was fun. It was a fun entry into the otherwise okay season. So number 10, the 10th spot goes to Topher. But I was gonna take your job, Mr. Unpopular. The hell you were! And that brings us to number 9. Alright, this character hardly had any development in the first season, at all. And then the next time he showed up, he actually got a bunch more, and people started to like him a lot more. And then there were Donkulus Race, he got a lot of development, and honestly, this is where he really started to shine. And once he hit World Tour and got into that third season he was in, he really picked up speed. Because he didn't have any time to develop in the first season. He quickly became a fan favorite, and I can understand why people like him, because he's actually a lot of fun. He's even more sarcastic than Gwen, and he's just a fun character to be around. And when he's in love, it's pretty damn hilarious. So I fell in love with his character too. I'm one of those guys. But he's not number 1, but he's number 9. So number 9 is going to go to the good old boy, Noah. Number 9. Great. Yeah, what he said. Alright, number 8. Number 8 is a character that I enjoyed. She was on for a very short amount of time. Coming back full circle to what I said earlier, I really liked this character. She was fun, she was peppy, she was quirky. I really felt like they could have given her more development than the other one, but I liked what they did, but they didn't do enough, and they didn't bring her back ever. It was one and done. So it was well, sorry, never gonna see you again. I enjoyed her. I wanted to see more. So for that reason, I'm going to give the number 8 spot to Katie. Oh my god, Katie.
Oh my god, 8th place is so cool.
So for number 7, let's bring back another character from Total Drama Island, the first season, that only got 1 season ever, and then never showed up ever again for anything. Despite the fact this character was actually really fun, I think that they didn't even scratch the surface of what they could have done with this character. They didn't even try. They were just well, stereotype and done. Bye. But I think she was fun. She could have done a lot more. I would have loved to have seen her in another season and gotten a lot further. And I've seen a lot of other stories where people have made her go further and it's worked a lot better. And really, 7th place has got to go to Ava. Because you know what? Ava's pretty cool. I'm not even going to lie. She's pretty awesome. And tough.
So whatever you can throw at me, I can handle it. Bring it! Hey! You're dead! Do you hear me?
How can you not love that? Come on. Number 6 is a strange one. Number 6, nobody really talks about this character. This character has been in a couple seasons, but he never gets talked about. He kind of just flies under the radar, and it's really sad because you'd think he'd be a terrible character, but he actually ends up being really, really fun. And he isn't like big personality character. He's you have to just look for his scenes, and they're actually really entertaining and really funny. I'm always really upset when this guy gets kicked off, and I just think he is just fun. He is hilarious, and he took a character I thought I was gonna hate, and he made me like him. So that in itself is awesome. So number 6 goes to the man afraid of chickens, Tyler. Chickens, bro. Chickens. Alright right, guys, we're in the top 5. We are almost there. Okay, number 5. She's a character who was only in one season, but the small time she was there, she made this season for me. She made it. She was so adorable and wonderful and sweet and genuine, all that stuff. This is the way you do a one-note character correctly. I really think that she was just one of the greatest characters of this season. In fact, she was one of the greatest characters. She just had this air about her that you knew that there would be nothing terrible, like she would never do anything terrible for you. She was just a great character and friendly and everything, and I hated the person who got her kicked off. I hated her to death. And I really felt like this character when she was sad, you were like, no, it's okay, don't worry, you go back to your happiness, because she was such a great character, and I love her to death. So number 5 is going to go to our singing princess, Ella. So Ella, you got anything to say about our elimination over there?
Do my best not to cry, but now I'd have to say goodbye.
Seriously, if you don't just adore Ella, I don't know what to say to you, man. I really don't. The door's that way. Actually, that's a window, but you know what? Good enough. Alright, here we go. Number 4. This is going to go to the character who basically made a season. This season was it was not very good. It was actually a pretty terrible season. Probably the second worst All-Stars. So, anyway, this character, she actually made the first couple episodes that she was in very bearable, and I actually kept watching it just for her, and then when she got kicked off, it was more like oh great, no, I gotta finish this season. Woo. Kind of more than anything else. There were a few okay characters in the season, but by far and large, she carried the season. And then when she was gone, it was like, oh boy, I'm stuck with the losers. You know, but when it's all said and done, she basically carried the season up to that point, and I loved her to death. She was adorable, she was sweet, she was just a joy to watch. Everything she did just really just made me smile. So, number 4 is Dawn.
Who told you that? Your soul reads like an open book. You had such a lonely childhood. It must have been difficult.
Then again, I'm good with any situation in which Zoe looks freaked out, because Zoe sucks. A lot. Like, a lot. Okay, 49 down, 3 to go. Alright. My number 3 is probably the most controversial in my top 10. People don't like this character at all. She's actually on like people's like top 3 worst characters. They're like, oh, I hate this character, but I actually really like this character. I guess it's because like while Heather was kind of like a bitch, she was like she like worked with people and kind of had like this underlying thing going on, while this character was just a straight up bitch. And honestly, I loved it. I wanted to see more of this character. I hated the other character she was paired with, but I love this character. I think she was absolutely fantastic at just being a straight up bitch, and I wanted to see more of her. Hilarious. I don't care what people say. Haters gonna hate. Number 3, you guessed it, is Amy from Pocket 2.
I just saw Samy's pathetic audition tape for Total Drama, so I decided to submit my own. Cause oh my gag, who'd pick her over me?
To be fair, I pick Amy over Sammy because Amy actually has personality, while Sammy's like oh, I'm so submissive, but oh, now I'm gonna stand up and show that I am awesome by pretending to be my sister and trick people into voting her off, even though it makes me look like the bitch, so yay, because it looks like Sammy's the bitch here. I'm not biased, you're biased, because Sammy's the bitch, and Amy's awesome, so. Number 3, good job, Amy. We like you better than Sammy, well I do anyway, and that's all that matters. Well, we made it to the final 2. The finals, here we are, okay. And there's really no drama for who the final 2 are, because you just saw in the picture, so without further ado, the final 2 are... I wanna be famous. First off, Izzy. What is there to say about Izzy other than she's completely insane? And that makes every season she's in amazing. For some reason, she never makes it to like the top 3 or the finals, and she's been in like 3 seasons and she never makes it like super far, which really pisses me off because she is like one of the greatest characters in the series, in any of the seasons that she's in. Actually, she's hilarious. She is just the greatest back and forth with Chef and Chris and all the campers and everything. I mean, her romance with Owen was terrible and stupid, but other than that, you know, she is just amazing in everything, in every scene she's in. The more controversial one is Ezekiel. Man, poor Zeke, he has had a really crappy time. First, he says a really stupid statement on the first season of Total Drama Island.
Well, I just don't get why we lost, eh? They're the ones that have 6 girls.
Okay, sure, fine. What he said was sexist and stupid. He did it like once though, and yeah, he gets kicked off first in the season because of that. But then for some reason, from then on, they decide to make him like the running butt joke of getting kicked off first, and then they turn him into like some weird like zombie thing, and I don't exactly know why. It's not funny, it's actually rather sad. I don't really get the reasoning behind that. And of course, he was raised in like a farm. He was homeschooled, so of course he's gonna have like random sexist views from his father. Of course he is. So you know what you do? You help him learn. You don't be like, well, let's kick him off and never talk to him again. No, you talk to him and you help him understand things. You don't immediately go, well, let's kick him off because we don't want to be bothered teaching somebody something. I don't know. Zeke has had no luck at all, and I feel terrible for him. But the scenes he's in, he's actually pretty funny. When he tries to rap a couple times, I think that's pretty amusing. I really feel he needs to come back, get demutated, and have another season. And just, you're telling me you wouldn't love to see an episode just like where they have the first marshmallow ceremony, and Ezekiel's sitting there, and they're like, and the final marshmallow goes to Ezekiel, and everyone's like, Ezekiel, like, it freaks out. That would be amazing, and you all know it. You all know that'd be amazing. So yeah, so our final two are Izzy and non-mutated Ezekiel.
The final marshmallow of the night goes to... Ezekiel. This year's winner is in the house. I wanna be famous. I wanna live close to the sun. Oh, pack your bags 'cause I've already won.
So there you have it. Number 2, Izzy. Number 1, the winner of my Troll Drama Top 52 is Ezekiel. It was really close, but I went with Ezekiel because he really does deserve more love than he gets. He is like the poor guy. He gets screwed over every time. And you know what? People who are watching, if you happen to be involved with Total Drama in the new season, please bring Ezekiel back and unmutate him. Like, say like, oh, for legal reasons we had to unmutate him because his parents like were gonna sue us or something. Just bring him back and let him last past the first elimination. Because even if he makes it to like the 3rd or 4th or something, I would love for him to like win, but that's me. Just to let him get past the first. I want to see that ceremony where he makes it past the first and everyone freaks out. It would be amazing. Please bring back Ezekiel. Please. This guy needs to just come back normal and be like, hey there, hey, how's it going? I love this guy. So, that being said, that is my ranking of the 52 Total Drama characters, not including Ridiculous Race, 52 to 1. So if you liked it, let me know. Tell me your favorite top 3 in the comments. Let me know what you think. So until next time, this is Mr. Unpopular saying, I want